The Battle of Cannae, 216 BCE, is one of the most dramatic and devastating battles in ancient history, marking the height of Hannibal Barca's military genius and Rome's most humiliating defeat during the Second Punic War. The battlefield became a gruesome theater of destruction as Hannibal's smaller, outnumbered army outwitted and annihilated a vastly larger Roman force, leaving a scar on Roman pride that would haunt them for years. The Second Punic War had raged for years, and Hannibal, the brilliant Carthaginian general, had already made his name by crossing the Alps with war elephants and shocking the Roman Republic with his early victories at Trebia and Lake Trasimene. But by 216 BCE, Hannibal was aiming for a decisive blow to bring Rome to its knees. His target, the strategic town of Cannae, located in southern Italy near the Adriatic Sea. Rome, desperate to end Hannibal's destructive rampage through Italy, amassed its largest army yet, over 80,000 soldiers. The Roman Senate believed that with overwhelming numbers, they could crush Hannibal once and for all. Commanded by the consuls Lucius Aemilius Paulus and Gaius Terentius Varro, the Roman army was confident they could overpower Hannibal's 50,000 troops. However, they severely underestimated the Carthaginian commander's brilliance in the art of warfare. Cannae, with its wide, open plains, seemed like the perfect setting for the Romans to use their superior numbers. But Hannibal, who had carefully studied Roman tactics, had other plans. He knew that the Romans favored a strong, straightforward frontal assault, relying on brute strength. Hannibal would turn this against them, using a strategy that would become a military masterpiece. Hannibal positioned his weaker Gaul and Iberian troops in a crescent-shaped formation, with elite troops on the flanks. The Romans. As the Roman legions advanced, they had no idea they were walking into one of the most brilliantly executed traps in military history. As the battle began, the Romans, led by Varro's aggressive charge, attacked Hannibal's center. The Carthaginian line appeared to buckle, slowly retreating under the weight of the Roman assault. Hannibal had baited the trap perfectly. The Romans, sensing an easy victory, pushed further, confident they were driving the Carthaginians into retreat. But as they pressed forward, Hannibal's center continued to pull back, luring the Romans deeper into formation. At the crucial moment, Hannibal's elite Libyan infantry swung inward from the flanks, encircling the Romans. The crescent formation closed like a deadly vice, trapping the Roman army, which was compressed and surrounded by their own dense numbers. Meanwhile, Hannibal's Numidian cavalry, led by his brilliant cavalry commander Maharbal, had already routed the Roman cavalry and now attacked the Roman rear, completing the encirclement. In an instant, the massive Roman army, confident of victory, was trapped in a double envelopment, known as the pincer movement. This brilliant military strategy pinned the Romans from all sides, leaving them unable to escape or maneuver, a tactic studied for centuries. What followed was a slaughter. Trapped, the Romans were systematically butchered. The battle turned into a massacre as the tightly packed Roman soldiers were unable to defend themselves or even move